What's good, you guys? You know who this is. It's Poetic Old Soul. And I have something to talk about. This is coming out of from the top of my dome. I do the whole raw and real thing. You know how I do. I just shoot it from the hip. So I have just found out some very sad news. Yeah, it shocked the hell out of me. I don't even, I'm still pretty shocked about it. I'm still just shaken up about the news that I found out about one of our YouTubers. This person was a locked YouTuber from back in the day. She made a lot of good ass locked YouTube videos, tutorials. I mean, she was in the game for a long time. She decided to cut her locks and continue with her spiritual journey from hitchhiking to, to her van life. She really just did whatever she could to just live in that spiritual, free thinking life while she was an author, a poet. She was a damn good writer. I'm just so sad about the fact that our very own Quotidianlight passed away almost a year ago. And I had no idea. I swear to you, I had no idea that she passed away on the 26th of April of last year. Like I said, what happened was that I thought about her yesterday. This is recorded today on, what is today's date? Today's the 15th of April 2020. I did a search on Quotidianlight on Maya Goode on the 14th. I was thinking about her. I was like, man, I hope she's okay during this quarantine. I wonder how she's doing. And so I did a search, and what happened was that I looked up her Patreon, and her Patreon was up. And I was just like, okay. And the last post that she posted was on the 20th of April of last year. And I thought, well, maybe she went off the grid, because I remember her saying a few times that she would go off, that she's not really that connected with the internet, and, and how people would harass her and try to set her boundaries with how she wanted to arrange her, her way of using the internet, to use, the YouTube and whatever. So I thought, well, maybe she might have just went off the grid. So I decided to type in her name in the Google search. It was like Spirit was like, you know what, Tiff? Just look her up. So I did. I looked her up, and I saw her name, and I saw that there was a couple of obituaries. And I thought, oh my fucking God, are you serious? And then I saw that there was a GoFundMe that her daughter created shortly after her mother passed away. And I was just like, oh my fucking God, are you kidding me? So I went ahead and went to her Instagram. Now, I was, I'm still following her, and she actually was following me. I was happy that she was following me on Instagram. I was like, holy shit, oh my God, she's finally following me. But I went to her Instagram, and let me backtrack. I saw the GoFundMe, I saw the obituaries, I've done my research, and I was just so sad. So sad. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that she has left this earth for nearly a year, and that there were only 2 videos. I kid you not, you guys, 2 videos on YouTube honoring her. 2! And not one was even of color. So I'm just like, oh no. Me as a person who still has locks, who still has my dreads and all that. Yes, I'm going to say dreads. This is a special edition of Nothing Dreadful. I guess we're bringing that back, audio style. So I still have my locks. I used to co-run a group on Facebook called Lock Super Friends. I was part of the YouTube Loc'd community back in the day. And and she was part of the Loc'd YouTube community as well. And so I just feel this deep sense of responsibility to even speak up about this, because I have not seen any other videos about her passing. No other videos except two fucking videos. So I just thought, okay, I gotta say something. I feel a sense of responsibility to speak on, to speak about her and, from what I found and everything. So yeah, when I went to her Instagram, her very last video, now, I can't watch that video anymore because it shocks me, because the video was made on the day before she passed, pretty much just hours before she passed away. And she mentioned that she was having asthma. She was having a hard time breathing, and, just having asthma flare-ups, and that she was staying at the monastery, the Buddhist monastery, and that if she is going to have any more trouble with this breathing situation with asthma and everything, she would have to leave the monastery. I had no idea that would be the very last video that she made. It's, unfortunate that there was no sound. And her very last words on that video in the comments, she said, "No sound, fuck my life." I'm like, oh no. So I remember seeing that post about a year ago, and I remember feeling this sense of fear for her life. And I just said, I hope she's okay. I hope she'll be fine. But during that time, my grandfather was in the hospital. He was intubated. He wasn't well. And in essence, he was dying. So my focus was elsewhere. I didn't think to go back to Quotidianlight's Instagram and be like, oh, let me go check to see if she's all right. Let's see if she updated. No, my mind was in another place. Again, my grandfather was not well. And yes, I wish I would have went back to her Instagram or whatever to see if she was okay, but I didn't think to do so. I thought she might have went off the grid, but for this whole fucking time, she was dead. I was like, oh my fucking glory. I mean, it saddens me that the quick video that she made on Instagram on the 25th of April of last year was the very last video that she have ever fucking made, you guys. And then she passed away the very next day. So, whew, man. So all this to say, y'all, life is fucking short, as we all know, first and foremost. Secondly, that woman, from the Bay Area, queer, and a damn good writer, and a very spiritual-minded person, very realistic, very open-minded. She really lived it up. Quotidianlight really did lived it up. But we all saw that she had some challenges along the way. But she was such a real, just a resilient person. She was so resilient, and she just kept going. And then she finally made it to the monastery. Finally. And only for her to pass away. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? I'm still just in awe. I'm just like, she still had more life to live, man. She still had so much more to live. I just, man. Oh, goodness. I hope to the universe that she is resting well and that she don't have to worry about the troubles of traveling, hitchhiking, van life, the van giving her the blues. I mean, she went through some shit with that van, and plus it will just be so hard for me to rewatch all of her videos because I would just be so sad. And I know that I won't be able to look back on her Instagram also. In fact, there is one thing I did do. I had an Instagram post, and she commented on one of my Instagram posts, and we went back and forth, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, man. So, y'all, whoo, man. I don't want to say this wording, but I'm going to say it anyway. God rest her soul. Rest in peace. Quotidianlight, my good. Oh, man, girl, you did it. You did the damn thing with your life. And you said some very insightful things in your videos. I'm going to miss watching you, honey. I'm going to miss watching you. I will. Trust and believe. As far as anything new, that is, that it's not going to happen. But I will say this. As far as this thing with the shelter in place, with the coronavirus and everything that's happening, how the world is changing and how everything is shifting so much, I am so grateful that she is not in this situation that we are in, she's not in the situation that we're in right now. However, I did thought to myself, it would have been so cool. It would have been so cool to hear what she had to say about it, her thoughts on it. You know what I mean? Her insight, her informative words of wisdom, of what she would have had to say about the coronavirus, about shelter in place, about quarantine, all of that, about everything. Can you imagine what she would have had to say about all this? I mean, and my heart goes out to her kids, her adult children, her two adult children. I mean, I can imagine this because I lost my mother. I lost my grandfather. But definitely my mother's been gone for, 9 years? Almost 9 years? So I can definitely imagine that. It's glory. But my heart goes out to her kids. My heart goes out to all of her friends. My heart goes out to any of the Loc'd community on YouTube who have been watching her for so many years, including myself. And I'm trying not to cry here, so let me get off here. It's been almost 15 minutes. Oh, man, Waterworks. Quotidianlight, thank you. Thank you for, thank you. I'm out, you guys. I didn't think that this audio would be made. I didn't think that this would be my next audio, but here it is. And I hope all of you are safe. I hope all of you will stay your ass home. I hope all of you will wear your mask and stay 6 feet away from everybody and just Just, wear your gloves. Just be safe. I love y'all. Poetic Old Soul signing out. All right. Glory. Thanks to her, I would not be saying glory if it weren't for her, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And now I'm saying it in honor of her. Glory, Quotidianlight. Glory. All right, y'all. Peace.